Welcome everyone. On today's topic, like I said, is of course going to be on the gay community, on things that upset me a lot within them, and that is on many of these typical gay guys that are so obsessed or fiend out with trying to get a straight guy to mess around with, or turn one out, or whatever they call it. And I see this a lot on like many of the dating sites with like, oh, I'm looking for these type of curious or straight dudes or things like that. And it really upsets me that they sit there and try to push themselves on these people that of course are not even gay. And to me that upsets me that I'm pretty sure they would not like a straight girl to hit on them or try to turn them anyway, because to me I'll see it as these so-called straight ones that they always get for some reason, especially when it comes to porn. So yeah, that is something I just revealed of myself, something personal. I wouldn't say I'm a hardcore type of porn watcher, but yeah, sometimes with X2, but that's about it. And maybe like a 4 or less videos in that. I don't even watch it like that. But if I do find something interesting, there's always a title that says, messing with this straight guy, or turn this one out, or sucking this straight dude, or blah blah blah. And to me, I don't know, today in the gay community with these typical guys, or even typical fags, sorry to say it, but that's pretty much how I see most of them. They want to, I'd say, turn everyone gay. That's how I see it. And most of them to me is like a gay version of Hitler, pretty much, where they just want to all be the same way. And to me, I don't like things like that. Like I said before in my other video about bi people, how I am when I say when it comes to the whole balance of nature, and how I don't think things like that should go around. But then again, you see things like this on these websites or on XTube and things, and you see these so-called straight dudes that are messing with them and going around saying that they are straight when clearly you're not. Because if any gay guy could get you to do any sort of gay sex, or even give you money for it, and that's pretty much how it is, especially with porn. Like a lot of them get money to do this stuff. And to me, if you're doing this, of course you're not gay, because like I said before in another video, once you mess with a guy, it's in your blood now. You can't tell me, oh, I'm still straight, or blah blah blah, or this other crap like, oh, I'm straight but curious. And to me, I don't know what the hell all of that means, and I'm not sure why a bunch of these gay guys go around trying to turn these people out when clearly that they're straight, and you need to respect that. Like, I would understand if it was one that claimed it to be, but they really the confused types, and that's a little bit different. But then again, those same ones are actually going around messing with women too, and trying to make themselves seem like they never did this, never did that. And to me, I see it as a bad thing, because with money in today's world, of course, is power from pretty much a lot of things. And in these videos like I've seen on XTube, or on Craigslist, with the profiles they make and things like that, you can clearly see that when it comes to money, a lot of people would just sell their souls for that. And to me, that's just sad. And on top of that, you're selling yourself for like what, $100 or less. Like, at least, like I said before in another video, like at least it should be $1 million or more, or something like that, if you want to. If you're really pushing yourself to do something like this. But if you're so open to any sort of gay sex, or pornography or things like that, then of course you're not straight at all. And I hate the ones that sit there and say, oh, I am, but yet you messing around with guys. So what the hell does that call you? Of course you're not straight at all. And these gay guys that like to go around and push themselves like a gay Hitler and try to turn this one, that one, you guys need to stop as well. I guess I kind of can see it, that it goes around like with the whole masculine thing, like I mentioned in the video as well. And how we all yearn for the masculinity, and how a majority of full gay guys, I would say, are very feminine, or they're like the typical types that you'll never find that are actually manly or masculine, or do manly stuff, or dress manly, or things like that. And I guess these typical type of gay guys wants that sort of thing, so that's why they try to push themselves on trying to get a straight dude, or they so happy when they so-called get one, and, you know, do a video with them, you know, doing any sort of sexual like interactions with them, and then they get happy or things like that. And, you know, the way I understand that, but it's also, you know, you guys fall within the community, because a lot of these gay guys, like I said, choose to be feminine. So, you know, if you want to watch that video again that I made on the feminine versus, you know, the masculinity wars, you can watch that video. I'll also post the link below. But yeah, so, you know, in today's you know, gay role, that's pretty much what's going on right now, is the whole feminine and masculine thing. And I guess that's the reason why they try to push themselves on a masculine guy, because they want those type of people, or the thuggish type, or things like that. And I mean, to me, how I see it, I mean, there is plenty of homo thugs you'll find, but of course you're on the DL, so you're not gonna really find those types. But I mean, to sit there and, you know, push yourself trying to find a so-called straight guy or curious or whatever, just because you want that sort of masculine man. I mean, there's, you know, 100% gay guys out there that are masculine, but it's just much more harder to find. So I guess those people have patience, and to do that, instead of trying to push themselves on these type of people, and of course eventually probably get hurt by doing things like that, because you need to respect people and not cross the boundaries. That's something I would never do. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today, is why, you know, majority of these gay guys like to go around and try to find some way to push a straight dude into this, or try to offer them money to do things like this. And like I said, if you are doing that, and I mean, if you're so-called straight and you're doing that, then of course you're not straight. And I hate the ones that sit there and try to say that they are, when you're clearly not, if you're into these type of stuff. No matter what it is, or no matter how many condoms you put on, you can double it, how many you want, but you still, at the end of the day, you're still doing it with a guy, and you still have the interest in thinking of doing it with one. So of course that doesn't make you straight at all. And the same would go for the opposite if it was a so-called gay guy, but yet they're messing around with girls and still going around saying that they're gay when they're pretty much not. And that's a lot of things that I see on these websites as well. There's a lot of wannabes that aren't really what they are. So that makes me even more picky and more strict. But hey, that's just my opinions on it. Maybe some of you would not gonna like that or hate on it. But like I said, many of the typical fags of today are fiend out with trying to find some way to turn a straight guy out, to do things with them. And when I go on XTube and see this, that's pretty much what I see as, that's what's going around in, you know, today's gay society. And a lot of these people yearning for masculinity, and I guess this is something that they're trying to find, that way they can keep a masculine, you know, manly man. But like I said, you have your patience, then you'll find what you want. Or you can go around and doing crap like that, or just trying to waste your money trying to buy one of them for one night only. Like, at least if it was me, like I said in other videos as well, friend with benefits definitely would be the best thing to do, instead of going around doing that, and especially giving money to somebody just for one night only. Then what you to do? Find another one for more, I mean, to spend an extra 100 again, like, on doing something that only lasts a couple of minutes, I would say. Like, I don't get that at all. So yeah, that's pretty much what I want to talk about in, you know, today's video. And the comments below, you know, let me know what you all think on the topic and on the experiences, and what you see on the gay dating sites, on Craigslist, because I can't really call that a dating site, and on XTube if you watch that stuff. Like I said, I watch occasionally. Don't even watch a full video, I would say. I just skip to whatever I want to watch. But maybe I'll actually, you know, have a topic on that as well, you know, talking more about, you know, my whole likes and things like that. But you know, let me know in the comments below. You know, like the video, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you all for another video. Thank you for watching.